Is there
Is that
any,
our fault?
what's it called?
Is that our fault? Sheetrock and insulation.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of. It's not your fault, it's not my fault, nobody's fault. But everybody depends on George.
Depends on George for
George
what?
won't do it because look at my wall. I got a hole in my wall.
Everybody depends
My
on George
brand
for
new
what?
bottle just got what? Over
Only
$100.
one thing George's ever done for me.
I'm pissed.
Nothing.
I am pissed.
Honey, that's old stuff though. You live in the past.
I'm
You
living
will
it
never
right
make
now.
it to the future.
I'm pissed when somebody says my man wanted to keep out by the first. I'm just trying to help everybody. Everybody, I feel like coming against me. But Darlene, me and you, I'm
What time
taking
do you take your pills?
I'm not taking it.
What
I'm not
time
taking it.
do you take them?
I'm gonna go to bed.
Oh, don't tell. I don't care.
I'm not taking it. Because the fact is, I was fixing to go back in my room. I was tired of night, and I'm glad you would handle it. And I appreciate my daughter telling me. But Brian needs to quit that. Now,
Honey, you've told him 1,000 times it doesn't work.
Mom, wait, let's go back to that. Let's go back to that conversation though. Let's go back to why that came up in the first place.
you told me that.
Whenever you have people working, helpers working with George, and George is on the phone with you, and those helpers are having to listen to y'all's personal issues every single night, and the phone ringing and not being able to go to the next stop because George is on the phone with you, it's going to affect them. That's how that conversation came up.
I'm supposed to break up with George. Right here. This is it.
Trying to get you to see something, and you take it and react in a way, and yet you don't get it. You don't get it.
No, I don't get it. I don't get it.
And that's why you need help.
7 to 2.
I am tired
You're
of
abusive.
person always got to say I know nothing in my house. I don't have money. I don't have a goddamn home, a life.
Bonnie, can I say
No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm leaving this fucking house for good. You guys go home because I'm going to your landlord. I'm tired of this. Your sister needs to have a good brain talk to you.
My sister has nothing to do with this, ma'am.
Ma'am. Oh, ma'am.
Ma'am.
All right, Darlene.
Darling, put me in the bed because I'm telling
I
you.
know Chad did that to me one time, and boy, he pissed me off, that man business. You little bastard, you, I'll knock you down here.
Well, don't you tell her that.
I told Chad that.
Well, you don't like you call me, so.
No, I
Not
don't.
like that.
Okay.
I hate it.
He
Okay.
did the same
It's
thing.
the way you're doing it, Darlene. You might be saying the word ma'am,
Disrespectful.
but the way
I
you're
bet-
doing it is condescending.
I asked you 100 times before. Quit saying ma'am. I'm not a man, but I have
I
a
would
name.
wish you could tell my pisser to quit.
I begged you. I pleaded with you. Darlene, you're pushing me from you. If you want respect, earn that respect from me. This is, I put my foot down where I feel. I am tired. I don't get enough rest.
And whose fault is that? That's not my fault. That's not my fault.
Not
People
every
need to-
not
I
every
made it
comment
once
needs
for
a
all
reaction.
sure. I'm in pain. I don't complain.
Well,
But like Joe said, I
I
know
earned my complaint,
I'm
5
hated.
surgeries.
No, you're not. And you know what,
by
Mom?
you.
Everybody hurts you. Well, I'm sorry if I.
Mom, I know that you don't like being the way you are, and I don't hate you. I love you. I would I would die for you. I don't hate you. I love you, and I would die for you. And I know you don't like being the way you are.
I love
No, I'm fine the way I am till I get fucking yelled at and I gotta take home. Well, people want to think they're badass, they want to run over this.
I love you
I'm
too, Mom.
tired of it.
I love you too.
I'm leaving my own home. I'm giving up my family
Why?
to go have a sanity.
Why? Please don't.
I don't have a family. I have crazy gonna blame me? Get the fuck out, me or y'all.
Everybody in this
Not
house.
you, Carolyn.
Everybody in this house.
Mommy, I'm one of them y'all, so.
Everybody in this house loves you, Mom. I love you deeply.
Where's my car keys? I'm leaving.
I wish you
I'm
would.
done.
I don't have your keys. They
I'm
was
busting
hanging
up
up.
at yours. Did
I
you
put
take the
them
job
where they
and
belong.
shove it?
Mom, can you please not leave at this time of night? I repeat.
I don't care if I get killed
I
this
don't
time
know
of night.
why they're down, because I had them
I
hanging.
do care if you get killed this time of night. I don't want you driving on my
Ain't nobody cares about me.
I do care about you.
You're two-faced. I'm sorry.
I do care about you. And I don't want you driving this time of night. You're upset you don't need to be served at this time of night.
Well, like I said, I'm busting up at yours because of the job. He's nice. They're taking time off.
That's what you're doing, is
I'm
taking
tired.
this
Hey, Mom.
pressure out because of George.
Mom!
I'm
Mom!
dead. I'm dead.
You want to go get some coffee with me?
Because he went to work.
Mom, you want to go to Wawa with me?
Nope.
You go to McDonald's with me?
I don't want to go with it. But nobody that hates me.
I don't hate you. I love you. I want to go to Wawa with you. Let's go get some peanut butter coffee, Mom. Just me and you.
Nope. I don't want a goddamn thing from nobody.
I want to spend
I
time
want
with
them to
you.
leave me the hell alone from here on out.
I want to spend time with you. Let's go get some coffee.
Your phone, if we get married, it's more important. My
Mom.
life is mine from here on out.
Mom, what if I told
I don't
you?
give
What if I
big
said that to you
George
about
Bush
George?
have-
What if I said your man's more important to you? You are with George 24/7. What if I said that? No, because that's wrong. Okay?
Crystal, you personally don't.
You quote the Bible to me all the time. What's the Bible say about leaving your mother and father and cleaving to your wife? Okay? Yeah, Isaac is my priority right now. Isaac
Not
is my
till you're
purpose.
married.
Isaac is I don't give a shit about that fucking paper. They didn't have that. That didn't exist back in
You know
Jesus'
what? I
days.
feel the same way.
In spirit, me and Isaac are married.
And I feel the
Not
same
married, but we were brought together by God. How you not the God you see, because we see God differently.
Well, I'm fixing to bust up with George.
Okay, you and George aren't married either.
Well, like I said, I'm busting up.
Common law marriage doesn't exist.
Has she ever been married before, Crystal?
Yes, I've been married before. I
For-
had an asshole for a husband.
For 6
Act like a
weeks.
little pussy.
Okay, well, sorry, I didn't know.
Can I please bum a cigarette?
I'm gonna let you know our relationship's over. I'm done. I'm found
smoke
people.
outside
I'm
the
asking
main
violence to you.
I know. I was about starting.
Say my last goodbye. Like I said, I'm leaving. I'm not coming back. That's right, you're my bitch. George. Shelly, Crystal. I'm leaving. I'm tired of being have to argue every fucking night. Being disrespected. You know? And I'm tired. You know, you love with your job. I don't care what woman you get with, since I've been told about this, da 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 da. I don't care no more, George. I'm done. I'm done being home. No cuddle, no love. Being pushed to the fucking side by you. Just, yeah, who's caused this drama? You all at me because I'm telling you what was said to me. You got mad at me. And I'm going to church and I don't give a fuck who gets fired. Here, girl.
No, Carolyn ain't got nothing to do with it.
I'm leaving the phone
Everybody.
behind. I'm leaving the
That's-
phone. I'm leaving. I'm not coming back. George just might as well consider me gone.
Well, that's between you and George. Now, quit letting us have to deal with it.
No, I'm just saying, you heard all that screaming.
I know in your truck it gets recorded too, is what you said. But that was said that you pull over and the passengers or the workers are tired of it. Whoever works with you is tired of you pulling over to talk to Bonnie.
Well, who do you
Tell her
think?
that.
That's why I'm leaving you.
That's what they're mad about because it takes time from them.
Crystal said it, George.
They went to Chelsea about it.
We already ever talked.
You driving and talk to Bonnie? That's what they're talking about. You pull over on the side of the road to talk to Bonnie.
You better talk
Every
to
time
Chelsea
she-
or I'm going to fucking explode on you.
The way that I understood it that way, George. I could be wrong.
But that's what was said. That people's fine. Brian was an asshole one night and hung me up with George.
Honestly, I don't know. I just know that it's every night. This is a pattern.
You can tell him. Darlene told it to me too. 'Cause she's got to go home, and I beat it.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's your employees that is tired of the phone calls. Whoever works under you. There you go.
All drunk Brian tell her.
That's Chelsea. Can't hear you.
Put on speaker.
Was on speaker, ain't it?
Right there.
I'm just. Crystal, who was it? George wants to know that said about him always pulling over.
About who? What?
Not me.
George pulling over to talk to Bonnie.
No. Give me the phone. George. Let me tell you exactly what happened today. Okay? Because of this whole threatening to get people fired, I said the only person that's going to get fired, Mom, is going to be George one day because this is what happens. And I'm going to try to explain this to you so you understand. When you've got helpers with George that aren't family and don't know this kind of stuff and aren't around this kind of stuff and don't know you, and you are calling George and you are angry and he can't go to the next stop, and the whole time, because you guys talk on speaker, I said that person is going to complain about George. Or not about George, but about the whole drama issue and the personal issues being brought to work.
That's why he's
Normal people do not do that.
He should not be getting calls every
No, and that's what I was
called
trying
me
to
tonight.
explain to her, and then it led into
But he's
that
by
girl
himself
Crystal
tonight.
being fired. That was an example.
You shouldn't be talking to me about it. That's what me and his relationship. That's why George is
So
going to
that's
be single.
what happened tonight. Because Mom was talking about you not spending time with her and you spending time with the helpers, and how basically being upset because you give the helpers more time. They get more time with you than she does.
I don't get time. He works.
Not tonight, in general, when you have a helper. She was upset because they get more time with you than she does. And I'm trying to, normal
It's busting
people,
our relationship up.
I'm not busting your relationship up. I am
I'm
telling
you,
what
it's busting
happened.
me and him up. He said, I'll take him to work
Crystal,
home 2 days.
she's talking about because they don't get together.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do, they are, normal people go to work and they are not getting calls. They are not on the phone. They are not dealing with household drama. They are at work.
That's
Work
why
life
I'm leaving.
is separated from home, and mom's getting offended anytime. Anytime anything common sense is trying to be talked about, mom gets offended.
I'm not offended.
And
I said I'm
she
leaving.
doesn't need to be offended because it's not an insult towards her. It's trying to give her a different perspective. And that's what I
I'm
was trying to
64
do.
years
And
old.
explain to her why, in the end,
George, you're gonna
George
have to
can
quit
lose
your
his
job.
job because people aren't used to that kind of toxicity at work. And it's involving people that they don't even know.
Crystal, it's mine and his relationship. People need to stay the hell
Your
out of it.
relationship needs to stay the fuck away from work.
What people is putting our relationship at fucking work. But George, this is busting me up. Me and you gonna have to bust up. I got you with all my heart. But I do not have, we do not have quality time together. We got too much fucking drama. I'm sick of it.
I don't drink that much.
Don't.
You don't have to.
I'm just saying, I don't drink that
People
much.
at work need to keep their relationship, my relationship, your relationship, out of their mouth.
I'm afraid that it feels like
Or saying I'm accusing you of screwing every woman at work. Or maybe a guy, I don't know. It's got to be stopped. Me or
Or
the
water has not
workers.
bothered me. City water, I'll throw it up.
You don't have time off.
No.
You can't take work off. See,
Because
you
I've
push
been
me too
walking
far
barefooted.
for the work. Because they need you so
He gets
bad.
2 days off a week.
He ain't got a damn 2 days wake off.
Mom, he was just
They
off
got
the
covered
other
in
day.
my
You,
makeup.
you were gone all day when he had off. You took off.
Crystal, because he sleeps all day.
Mom, that's what happens when you work all night. You've got to sleep sometime.
I wish I could. Matter of fact,
No, it hurts me. It hurts me, George. I'm divorcing you. I'm done. I hate you. I'm with your dad.
Yeah, if that happens, God forbid. No, nobody knows. No,
I don't mean that what I said, but I'm telling you.
nobody knows.
I'm done.
But that's
Everybody in this house, I'm done. I don't want that goddamn team. Better stick it up. Because you really offended me.
How did I offend you?
Why don't just say you're sorry?
I'm sorry. What
No, say it
I
sincerely.
did.
That wasn't sincere.
Well, I'm sorry if I didn't.
Bonnie always bad.
And Carolyn, I noticed you didn't say nothing when I went off.
All the time.
Do you think I'm gonna?
No, I no, I'm saying I noticed you didn't say anything. Like you knew I was speaking facts.
What part?
The first part, whenever I started crying and shit.
Oh.
That's the first time you've heard me raise my voice like that. in this house.
When you was little, I tried to keep you secluded. It didn't work.
I don't know how I offended her, but I'm sorry.
She's crying. This is.
It's
that's why
it's a
I asked,
pattern.
What time?
It's a pattern.
Every night around
It's a
midnight.
mental health disorder that she will not get help for, and I got it all on camera.
Every night at this time. It's
Now we can go
happening.
see your doctor.
Yeah.
You take me tomorrow?
I gotta go attend to you tomorrow. I don't know where her doctor is. I told you.
Get her pill bottle.
It's up here.
It's got his name on it.
It's up here somewhere.
He used to be right down the road, but he quit. That used
It's
to be
not
down
out
here at
anymore.
Access. He's not there no more.
Yeah, because that's how I went to the doctor for the
He went out on his own.
Oh, and I don't know where it is.
Now we can't ask George because he'll tell. But it's Taurus. You can look him up online.
Daddy will know. Charles is the same doctor.
Yeah. still hear her.
Mm-hmm. Stop this recording and restart it because break them up. Which is one's 20 minutes long. Then I got the voice one. But this one's got the whole pattern from start to finish.
I don't think she liked it when I said record.
No, she didn't. But that's why I said I'm not talking to Isaac. But I wanted her to think I was talking to him instead of recording. Because I need her to be her and not.
I heard you tell him, let me call you back.
No, that was me.
That's what I said. I heard you tell Isaac.
Yeah, but I wasn't telling nobody that.
Oh, okay.
That was me pretending like I was talking to him.
Right.
Carolyn, do you think she's gonna leave?
She'll come back.
No, do you think she's gonna travel the site?
She ain't gonna go nowhere. I mean, she could go somewhere, but she ain't gonna do nothing.
I just don't want her to drive off the site.
If she does do something, then this is a lot worse than it was 2
I'd like
months
for
ago.
some TikTok therapists to see this and diagnose her. Especially that this is an everyday fucking thing.
I can tell you, I've been here for right at a month. And it's happening every day. And it's getting later and later. And he's home now.
It happens from the time she wakes up to the time she goes to bed.
Yeah, but that's 12 o'clock at night.
She hasn't.
12 o'clock for some reason. That's why I asked what time she was taking it. Where I can say, yes, it's the medicine. Maybe it's the nerves in my body just tingling completely in my feet. I've been, since the dog's been in here and I've walked barefooted again, I got it back. Whatever.
It's whatever's being brought in on shoes.
The dog's
No, you don't know the kind of shit that they step in. You don't know the kind of stuff that George's feet steps in, Brian's feet steps in. I keep my feet out of at work. That stuff is being brought in on the bottom of shoes.
It's burning again. And them dogs was all in here yesterday.
You got to take this nasty trash, and then whenever they pull it out and the bag, it's dripping and all this nasty
And his
stuff.
dad won't even take a bath when he comes home. He's fucking nasty.
That's what's causing it. It's from the shoes. I promise you, it's not these dogs. It's not these dogs.
I'm saying my last goodbye to everybody here.
Well, love you, Mom.
I'm giving my home, Crystal. Telling you, if something happens to me, I don't care. I'm going to be cremated, and I will be donated to science. Because my last will, I don't give a F about nothing here. Nothing.
Well, I care about you.
Mom,
Suicide people go to hell.
no, they
Who's
don't.
talking about suicide?
No, they don't. Mom,
I'm not even got the seat still of me. I'm even
Mom,
done.
Mom.
I don't care to hear it.
I want to ask you something. Have you ever had, and I already know the answer, so I'm just gonna, it's redundant, but I'm gonna ask you a redundant question. Have you ever had trauma therapy for the shit you've been through in your life? No.
Yes, Crystal, I have.
No, you haven't.
You don't know what the hell I've been through. Quit saying
Therapy, Bonnie.
therapy.
Trauma
I've been
therapy.
in a fucking mental hospital for
That's not
4
therapy,
years,
Mom.
Crystal.
That's not therapy. Therapy is
I
where.
don't want to hear about therapy. I'm not a drama queen. I'm not.
Mom, I'm in trauma therapy. I'm in trauma therapy. It is not an insult. There is nothing wrong with having a mental health issue. I have tons of them. There is nothing wrong with dealing with your trauma. People that go to trauma therapy and deal with their shit are the strongest fucking people ever. That's something to be proud of.
I should not be yelled at, disrespected in this home. No one should do that.
There is no
one.
shame in
And you
therapy.
told me get the hell over. You're laying over there when I was going to tell you I had a call for you, Crystal. Please come to the call. Get the fuck out of my land.
You mean after
You
you?
did me that.
You
You
mean
told
after
me.
you want me to go ahead and show you the videos of
And
you
it
and your
wasn't
son?
that day.
You want me to show you the videos of you and your son that day and the shit that and how about all the messages and how he wasn't there that day, but the day you came and moved him out. And how you and how you
Oh,
both
they
try to
called
blame
me.
me,
They
or
called
how
me,
about,
Crystal. Let's get
or
this
how
out.
about, or how about all the messages you sent? Yeah, that's called going no contact, Mom. I went no contact with you. I did not want to deal with it anymore.
I did not get in the middle. I was just trying to say, don't mess with Crystal stuff. That's the only damn thing I said, don't mess with daughter stuff. I did not get to bed because George wasn't going to lift the bed because her ass and Brian's ass left it there.
That has nothing to do with
Okay?
anything.
But it does got something to do with me because I was there and I
No,
said,
because
no,
you're getting
I don't
off
wanna get
topic.
involved.
You're getting off
You-
issue.
they
You
said
are
that
trying
was
to
like-
project and direct everything onto me and trying to find a way to put me down and attack me, and it's not going to work.
That's some damn lie. Anita was on the phone.
I don't care. I went no contact with you for a reason.
And
I
I told I was in this gonna be
I have boundaries.
I will be gone.
I have boundaries, and whenever Trixie was laying in bed dying, I broke that no contact needing you, and you weren't there. So don't go there with me.
Well,
I'm not
what
putting
did I
up with
do?
it.
You told me to leave. Leave.
My dog was
Leave.
dying, and I needed
Leave.
my mother. Yeah, because I'm not going to be abused.
That's what I'm going to do tonight with you.
You're not being abused.
Huh. Like I said, I'm cutting ties with quite a few in this home. I'm cutting ties.
I will not be made to feel guilty for protecting myself.
And I will not be made to feel guilty for protecting myself either.
And you
But that's
shouldn't.
God.
And you shouldn't. Nobody should ever make anybody. Nobody should ever shame anybody for going to trauma therapy. Nobody should shame anybody for having mental
Crystal, I don't
illness.
wanna hear about
Nobody
that.
should shame a drug addict in recovery.
I'm just going to avoid the issues, avoid everything, and leave drama behind because this woman is going to be going home and giving it up. Give all my clothes up, everything I have on my back. Everything I helped me to try to help you when I did. Once I'm gone, it's going straight to George's kids. Even though my name's on the house, but it should not have been that way. I left Florida before. I'm ready to leave it again.
Mom, did you make your tea from Madison?
I got attacked.
Did you take your tea from Madison?
I'm avoiding anybody talking. I'm the blocking it out of my head.
Where's my vape? Oh, there it is.
Like I said, George went to work for the day off. Gus and Chelsea was trying to take it. Crystal had to tell it. So that was another time. That ain't Crystal's fault.
What's he gonna do when he gets fired?
I don't know what he's going to do, Carolyn, because I'm leaving. I don't know what he's going to do when everybody's in the house. I don't care. I'll give my house to my sister. My part to my sister.
Don't give me in it. Oh, no.
I give Joey.
No, we don't know.
I don't know who you're trying to hurt, but you're not hurting me because I haven't lived with you since the age of
Because of
14 until
Everybody
recently.
put this date before I met the dad.
I know
I
that
just think of that.
if you were to die tomorrow, I would get nothing. And I'm okay with that.
Crystal, you got anything you want to know.
I'm okay with that. I've been on my own my whole fucking life. I've been alone my whole fucking life.
And I've been kicked out of your house.
Until I met Isaac. You've never lived with me to be kicked out of my house. You've been asked to leave my house when visiting, yes.
Same as my son did.
Brandon, people done that to me, so many people. I just know now I will not be close to no one in this house.
When I
I'm
broke the no
sure.
contact with you, you started leaving comments on my Facebook, hateful comments on my Facebook. You weren't provoked or nothing. You would just leave these random, mean, hateful comments that hurt me. They fucking hurt. I even called fucking, and when I called you to tell you that why would you do that? You made an excuse. When Isaac was worried about me because I had fucking slept because I have narcolepsy and I have depression, severe depression, and he was worried about me and he called you, how did you respond to that, Mom? Oh, this is Crystal playing games. Crystal doesn't play those kind of games, though. But that's what you said. But that, yes, it's off of my name. He has my password, but he told you who he was, and he was worried about me.
Okay, just like Terry did.
Okay. And yes, you ended up coming to see if I was okay, but how did you respond to, oh, this is, I've got it. You left it in voice. I still have it. That stuff hurts.
Okay, maybe it hurts. Crystal. It hurts
That stuff
because
makes
you
me
don't
feel
love
like my mother does not love me.
on time. I can get yelled at. I do love you and I love Brad. But I'm damn well tired of all this drama in my house. I will not respect his girlfriend ever again.
Where does it start, though, Mom? Who's causing the drama and what are they doing? Tell me so we can fix it.
You know the drama.
No, I don't know. Tell me who starts the drama. I want to know from your perception. No, I'm asking you from your perception. What causes the drama? I want to see through your eyes.
My eyes are dead. My eyes, my heart is losing love in people in this home. People that hurt me. Any woman with any kind of sense wants her own home. Stay in it.
Mom, you are constantly trying to get people to move in with you.
No, I did not.
I
did
left
not
when
get
I
people
was
to love
14.
one another.
When I was
family to love
14, I was kicked out and had to go live with Eugene.
No, I didn't kick you
Okay,
out.
yes you did. Yes you did. Yes you did.
No, I did not kick you
But
out of my home.
when I was 14, I have never
kicked you out
lived.
of my-
I've never asked you for help. I've never been homeless and needed you like that. And now I am, but your sons always live with you.
Not always.
I've not been here not even a month.
Not always.
And believe me, if I had the money to leave, I would. If I had a car that had a back window, I would live in it. I don't want to be here.
What are you going to do with your vehicle? I'll take care of it when I get the money.
Yeah, what am I going to do with it till I get money? I don't have family that'll tow it. Even though I have blood that has the means to help me tow it. Okay, you're asking me what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Why don't you tell me? Because I don't fucking know until I have the money.
I was asking George to pull it home. I asked Bobby, can we get a pull it home? You tell me which one will help you. Not
You just put me down for how I responded to your question of what are you going to do with your vehicle.
I was wondering.
All that is just more proof that I'm alone.
Well, I guess you're going to have an impound.
Then I guess that's what'll happen if I can't get it fucking hauled home from a tow truck company.
Well, I offered.
You never offered.
Crystal, you don't have tow truck on your end?
When did you offer
Well,
me?
have you ever asked the shop if they can pull it in?
Why would I ask my job? I don't ask anybody for help because nobody's ever helped.
Well, I'm not Lady Carolyn. You witnessed this. I offered the other day and you got snapped.
You did not offer me help to get my car
Okay,
home.
whatever.
You asked me what are you going to do about your car? Because not once did you say I'll help you. Not once did you give me an idea. You asked me what are you going to do, Crystal? What is Crystal going to do?
What are you going to do?
Not what can we do as a family.
Crystal? Because I'm scared to ask you sometimes.
You're scared to ask me if I want your help? I would love for somebody to fucking for once show me they gave a shit and help me.
Well, I've been trying to show you for years.
Yep. I've asked you for help. I asked you for help when I called you about Trixie.
Did I not? No.
I asked you for help. I asked you for help when I spent 3 weeks being unable to walk for that spider bite and not able to eat and had to piss in the fucking cup and pour it out my door because I couldn't even go to the bathroom. I asked you for help then. I asked you for help whenever I fucking broke down on the side of the road. I asked you for help then. But instead you started cutting me down. This is why I don't ask you for help. And you don't offer help. But you seem to forget. You still owe me $1,000 and I'm not throwing that in your face.
You gave it to George, baby.
No, Mother, I gave it to you.
No, you handed the money.
This house is in your name. You are the one in foreclosure. I gave it to you.
But
I was preventing you from losing your house. Mom just said earlier tonight it's not in his name.
It is too.
She just said it's not in his name.
My first name's on it.
She said that tonight.
Crystal.
It doesn't matter. That's besides the point. They came to me for help and I helped them. They came to me for help and I helped them. I wasn't going to allow them to lose their home. I fucking gave them my last dime.
I know she gave it to George, not the mama's hand.
Oh, that's a narcissist thing right there. Oh, you physically handed it to George. It was for y'all and the conversation took place with you. You and George are you are husband and wife.
Well, let me get him to pay you off.
So now you're going to try and twist that and make that out to be something, but I've got proof of what you're doing. Because you're trying to cause problems with me and George now.
I know you're talking to me, lady. What, baby?
Can I use your car to go to Wawa so I can get away from here?
Nobody understands this.
And Carolyn, can I use your car to go to Wawa so I can get away from here and not put gas in it? Is there something wrong with it?
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
Battery. Jump today. Oh, yes. I don't know.
Well, like I said, Darlene has yelled at me for the last couple of times. If anybody else in the right mind would knock the hell out of somebody, you got a problem.
You need to tell Brian all the time.
No, Brian, don't listen. I'm just shit. Y'all heard it.
Honey, I heard everything.
I even said, if I have to call the cops to get you to go home, I have to do what I gotta do sometimes. Because Brian don't come with it. Brian's always thinks he's Billy Badass here. Brian's meant to be homeless if you don't stop. Y'all heard her say she's gonna knock the hell out of me. Y'all heard that, and I'm tired. I'm hurt bad in my body. Don't feel good. It don't matter how I feel.
How do you feel?
It don't matter. Too
Yes.
late.
Yes, it does. How do you feel? How do you feel, Mom?
I'll tell you later.
Can you tell me now, please?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for a walk. I just want to get out of this house.
Jill, you're all sick, and I'm sorry that you're
I don't want to be here.
sick.
I can't
I'm
take
sorry
any more
that
of
you're
this.
sick.
Can I borrow one of your flashlights?
Crystal, I guess I'll take you because you know what?
No, I don't want to go anywhere with you. I want to get out. I want to get alone. I'm going for a walk.
You want me to go with you?
Yeah.
No, you're not gonna control me, Mom.
Can you meet Trixie with
No, don't throw you.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as Trixie's with you, I know you're safe.
Watch out for snakes.
I'm gonna tell you what. I even heard the other
Crawling at
day.
night.
Carolyn, I heard the other day somebody here made a mistake to somebody else. They want trying to get me in the mental hospital again.
Who said that?
It don't matter.
It wasn't me.
Mom, I would never. You have to be a danger to yourself and or others to be put in a mental hospital. You don't qualify for a mental hospital. So I don't know why you would worry about that. Because you're not a physical danger to yourself or others. So whoever that said that is full of fucking shit. Period.
She ain't been in the mental hospital for years. That was them damn people in Fort Pierce, the shepherds.
Right here, Crystal. Right down on Alita.
What do you want to delete it for?
Alita. Jared, where I live. I couldn't go back to my own home. Well, mean what I'm saying. Next one thing they're gonna be feeling, you know, they're gonna knock that felony off.